Alright, peace and love, Cap. I'm gonna be on here for a certain amount of time. We're gonna get some readings in that. Hopefully, because I just said that. I guess I said at the security guard desk. He was like, "Hey, you can't sit here, bro." I be laughing at these niggas. Because on the low, I love to make more money than these niggas. I'm probably about to ask for his chair back. We're gonna try to sit down in this joint real quick.
So I'm saying if my phone was done on number 4, how can I get up there? What you can do is go downstairs, take number to the phone downstairs, and just check operation. Your phone's right there, right? Yeah, it's got to be lit, but I'm saying it was on number 4. So that means somebody had to move it around. Now, I don't know how, because everybody got their separate phone.
Hey, bro, you mind if I grab the chair?
Now you good. Nobody gonna touch my security around. That's crazy.
Alright, y'all, peace and love. I ain't gonna be here that long. It's so much time for me to go work. But big bills, peace and love. I want y'all to always remember, look on the bright side of life too, right? There's a lot of shit going on in the world. If we look on the bright side, I want y'all to see something. Ain't that beautiful out there? Can y'all see that out there? It's kind of beautiful the way how the sun glisten off the water, right? Yeah. That's how I look at it. Because I'm in a place where there's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of niggas don't like themselves. There's a lot of niggas don't like the situation at the end. And all I see is niggas either fighting themselves or fighting other people. It's literally, I see niggas in here arguing with each other about how broke they is, and everybody in the fucking shelter. They literally was arguing with each other, talking about you's a broke ass nigga, and you's a broke ass nigga, and both of these niggas live in the shelter. That ain't nothing but projection. So, don't allow people to me wherever I'm at. I'm always gonna fly high. Y'all might have caught my reading yesterday, you know what I mean? When I was pretty much talking about the enemies. And you already know it's up for you niggas. Ain't no going around that. In the spirit world, niggas is catching bodies every day. God said, touch not my anointing, do my prophet no harm, right? So a lot of niggas try to touch the anointing. A lot of niggas, shout out to the light workers, the chosen people. A lot of niggas be playing and they be catching L's out this bitch. Archangel Michael ain't playing with nobody. Just know that. The devil got his minions and God got his hitters. Who you think more powerful, God or the devil? We got dominion over the devil and the demons. You know what I mean? So, So if y'all don't know, I shared some information with y'all, like being in this shelter, you got to do checkups, right? So I already knew this. I've been diabetic since I was like 6 or 7 years old. And I had hypertension since I was like 6, 7 years old. But I told y'all I met a doctor called Dr. Sabi back when I was like 21. After I was performing on 106 in Park, I came off 106 in Park. I stepped on a needle and shit. And I had to go to the doctor. And pretty much the doctor was like, nigga, you diabetic. You gonna, mind you, I seen like my whole family like die from that shit. Right? So it pretty much like you're gonna have to take medicine for the rest of your life. So I said, so it ain't nothing I could do about this shit. All I could do is like take medicine and that's it. I didn't accept that shit, right? So I was fucking with a group called Tribe Called Quest at the time. Y'all know Tribe Called Quest, right? So I used to fuck with Soul Cafe, Village Underground, all these type of people I was affiliated with. And I was dating this chick named Carla at the time. And they introduced me to Dr. Sabi, right? So I started going to Dr. Sabi meetings. Then I met his wife. His wife lived out in Harlem. Her name is Maya. So I met his kids, I met his wife, right? You said Q-Tip was mentoring you, right? So you already know we ain't no lies going on over here. And I don't name drop because I really don't give a fuck about fame or none of that shit. I'm just like, y'all know what it is, right? So I went to Dr. Sabi's wife's house and do research on Dr. Sabi, right? So I went to Dr. Sabi's wife's house and pretty much what they did was like they had like all these kids and all these people and they was pretty much showing people like how to cook, right? So I'm 41. I went vegan at 21 years old, right? So me going vegan in 1 year when I was 21, I went back to the doctor. I had no diabetes, I had no hypertension, right? So I already was like, all right, fuck the medical system, fuck all the shit they telling you because they lying to you, right? So pretty much they would throw like these little parties and I guess it would call like these gatherings, right? And they would show everybody like how to cook natural food. And they would show them like all of this before I even had kids. So they would show the kids and the kids would be like, their skin would be glistening, their hair would be all the way down to their back type shit. So I was given the knowledge how to cure diseases and all that type of shit back when I was 21, right? To make a long story short, I've been in the shelter less than a month. Y'all know how I got into a shelter. Y'all know I'm a school teacher. Y'all know I make good money. You know what I mean? But I'm in the shelter right now. That's a long story. Y'all already know my story. And God sent me here for a reason. Sometimes gotta put you in some crazy ass situations. You know, He got His reasons why He do what He do. So I'll never question God. I just flow with it. So I had to do a physical yesterday, right? And it was like, well, you got diabetes and you got hypertension, right? Now on the flip side, I'm vegan, right? But in the shelter, this shit ain't nothing but jail food in here. You said I got your music on my playlist, Peace and Love. Let me know what your favorite song is so I can send it to your email. I'm about, actually, when I get out of here, I'm about to drop another album. I know I got Atlantic Records trying to sign me. I got Def, I got all these fucking record labels hitting me up right now. But I ain't the nigga to sell my soul. So I've been like dipping record labels for like 20 years. So the fact that y'all buy my music, listen to my music, and I ain't signed to no record label, y'all already know what it is. Cause I definitely ain't bending over for another man. I definitely ain't throwing up the bar for me like half of these niggas. You know what I mean? And I definitely ain't sacrificing my family members for no record deal. So if you don't know, it ain't one nigga in the music business that didn't sell his soul. Because that's the only way how you gonna get on a major platform, you're gonna have to sell your soul. Right? It's not one motherfucker that you see that's famous that didn't sell their soul. Even the ones that you think didn't sell their soul, just believe they sold their shit. Right? That's the only way in. Right? So, so I had to do a physical yesterday, and they pretty much let me know that your diabetes and your hypertension is back, right? So, which I'm not worried about, right? But I do want to encourage, especially black men, right? First of all, we just lost Irv Gotti, right? We dying out here. So we dying out here. We dying young as shit, right? And we dying from diseases. And I can't say that it could be prevented because unfortunately, this shit is hereditary, right? And me, my mother had diabetes and hypertension along with a lot of other shit. If y'all don't know, I was a crack baby. So, I never was like mad at diabetes and hypertension because I could have been fucked up because I work with crack babies. You know what I mean? So my life is a miracle in itself. So whenever like I wanted to get down and mad, I couldn't because I was able to see when I was born. My father had HIV before I was born. I never had this shit. Oh, you should be mad because, you know, God love you so much. Why God give you diabetes and hypertension? First of all, chosen people, a lot of us will come down with some of these curses just for some shit that was done in the past, right? And another thing, a lot of us not even from, I'm not even from this fucking planet. If you don't know, I'm from Atlantis, right? But we already in a country that we was brought to, right? So we was put on ships and brought over. So we already in a foreign land. Holy bank barrels. Just for the fact that I've been a diabetic since I was 6 years old, right? And I had hypertension since I was 6 years old, right? I'm 41 years old. I probably took medicine consistently, maybe 2 to 3 years of my life. So that means I've been walking around over 18, 19 years, not taking no medicine with a disease called diabetes and hypertension. Most niggas would have been dead by now, right? So one thing that worked for me is that I'm vegan. I got a whole motherfucking six-pack, right? So that actually works in my favor. Because when you got fat and all that type of shit, you allow the disease to play with you, right? So I want to encourage black men. First of all, a lot of black people don't like to go to the doctor, don't like to go get checkups. Why? First of all, we don't trust these motherfuckers, right? Because we was the first guinea pigs, right? You know, they did all type of shit with black people in the medical field. Fuck a rat. We was the first guinea pigs. So we still carry that shit that we don't trust the hospitals, right? So I'm encouraging black men, especially black women, to go to the doctor frequently. Go to the doctor frequently and get checkups, right? When you're 50 years old, you need to go get checked for colon cancer and all that type of shit. When you're 40, you need to get checkups, right? Because you'll be walking around with some shit that you don't know you got, right? And that's fucked up because you got early for some shit that could have been prevented. And it's even more fucked up when you got kids, right? So for the time being, right, I'm gonna use the medicine that the doctors give me, right? And I'm gonna know use what I know from Dr. Sabi, and I'm gonna add on to that, and I'm gonna cure myself. But for the time being, I'm gonna have to use both of these, medicines, right? I'm not gonna ignore it. I'm not gonna act like it don't exist, right? Because that would be selfish. I got a 5-year-old little girl. I got an 11-year-old little boy that was kidnapped 6 years ago. But I still got to be around to put these niggas in jail. You know what I mean? And it'd be selfish for me to walk around and not take care of myself and die early when I don't have to, right? So make sure self-love is going to the doctor. Self-love is taking the proper medical advice, and self-love is doing the knowledge of what's out there for you, right? So if you got diabetes, if you got hypertension, it's not a death sentence, right? It's not a death sentence. It's a death sentence if you don't do about it. Because trust and believe, that shit will kill your ass quicker than AIDS. These niggas walking around with AIDS and HIV that'll live longer than niggas with diabetes. Think about that. I just seen a nigga that work here. Like, we don't know that, I know. I know this nigga had HIV AIDS for like the last 20 years. This nigga look like the perfect bill of health. You know? So, I'm definitely encouraging y'all, don't be stubborn, don't be ignorant. Take your ass to the doctor, all right? Get checkups regularly, all right? Find you a doctor that you can trust, right? And go get checked up. And another thing, see, I was on the train going to work yesterday, right? And gotta put these people next to me. First of all, on the train yesterday, right? I'm on the train and this guy sitting next to me, right? And his name is Michael, right? So I'm like, okay, what guy trying to tell me, right? So we started talking and shit. He's from Jamaica. So we started talking about Bob Marley. We started talking about a lot of shit, right? And I pulled some cards on him, and it came up with cards like people tried to sacrifice him. One minute, y'all. Back to what I was saying. My name was Michael, right? And I guess his birthday, and at the end of the ride, his birthday was March 25th. You already know I'm a 7th, baby. When you're born on the 7th, 16th, the 25th, you're a whole fucking walking earth angel, right? So that was a side note that Archangel Michael was with me, right? And if y'all watched the reading when I was on the train yesterday, the guy that I was sitting next to was a doctor. He was a white guy. He was a doctor. And when I got off the phone, he was like, yo, I really wanted to let you know that I appreciate what you're doing on here. He said, because he did outreaches, because he work in the ER room. So he see people check out and die every day from diabetes, from hypertension. And mind you, he was like 65 years old, but the motherfucker looked like he was 40. And he had like muscles and all this type of shit. And that's why I can't really do racism. I really can't do racism because a lot of motherfuckers that help me don't look like me. Somebody just helped me get to work right now with Metro cards when I've been trying to ask this place to help me get to work since I've been here and I couldn't get no help. But a white man just helped me, right? We're gonna block you. Yeah. So, So he actually was a white man that actually went around to black barbershops and was educating people about diabetes and hypertension, and that they need to get checked out and they need to take care of themselves because we're dying too fast. He did that with multiple races of people, and it's a white man. So everybody ain't racist, and so I can't do racism at all. Because the shit I'm seeing out here, a lot of the shit that we be dealing with, it be with our own people, y'all. A lot of shit that we be dealing with, it be with our own people. So it's good people in every race of people, you know? So to make a long story short, I really pour all over. I really gonna pick up Dr. Sabi's work and cure diabetes. And I might not be the type of person to put this shit all on the news, to put this shit all on TV. Because when you do that, you make yourself a target. So I might just be a person on the low that you could come to and get cured. Well, first I gotta cure myself again. So that's a side note, y'all. So, by the way, right now, anybody want to book personal readings, you can catch me right now, cash at me $20, and we can do it straight through the phone, all right? Yeah. So, I had to share that with y'all, all right? Let's see what the messages is for that. Definitely, this ain't the place you want to be in if you diabetic, because all the food that they got in here is fucking trash. You know what I mean? All the food they got in here is trash, and there's no kitchen, so you forced to like eat bullshit. So there's no getting better in the shelter. And Buddha popped out. If you don't know, Buddha is a seventh baby, and Buddha dealt with sickness and disease ever since he was a child. Shout out to my seventh babies. Right? There's no mistake that Buddha came out. Yeah, make peace with your thoughts and your world. Yeah, heightened awareness. So shout out to my people that know shit. You got heightened awareness. I mean, this might piss off some people. A lot of people can't even stand next to me or even hear me talk. A lot of times when I do readings, niggas gotta flee or they get real loud. Because it's almost, when people next to people that know a lot of shit, in their subconscious, they getting attacked. It's almost feel like they getting their ass whooped. So, me, that I understand that, I don't even judge people. I just be like, I be feeling sorry for niggas. What we got out here? The blue beans. What we talking about? They say wounds is being healed. Wounds is being healed, right? Important information, huh? Charging us up. So the blue beans is healing us. If you don't know how I walked around with almost 20 years without taking no medicine, I ain't from this motherfucking planet. God gotta be walking with me. But I'm not gonna be dumb and think I'm gonna be able to walk around another 20 years like that. Playing. Alright, so you see niggas down like, normally, niggas be down like 50, around 54 when they don't take care of themselves. Sometimes earlier than that. I'm 41. So I ain't gonna play Russian. You know what I mean? As you can see, like, it's working for me. It's a lot of shit working for me. It's a lot of shit working for me. I'm 41, but I got a whole six-pack. It's because I take care of myself. If I didn't do that, if I didn't eat the way I ate, if I ain't out of here, just let y'all know that. All right? So, let's pull 3. What's the message, Lord? All praises to the Most High God, Spirit guides, angels of the white light. Like I said, if you got kids, it's fucking selfish for you to not take care of yourself. It's fucking selfish for you to not go to the doctor. And it's fucking selfish for you to die early when you don't have to. How many kids walk around with no fathers and no mothers, right? So I grew up in a diaper system. Why? Because my mother overdosed when I was 6 and my father overdosed. So what I had to do, I had to get raised by niggas that didn't give a fuck about me. That's what happened. It's motherfuckers that abused me my whole life. Why? Because I have a mother and father to protect me. Right? So you leave your kids open to evil motherfuckers when you don't take care of yourself. I told you it might get loud in here. Like I said, my life is a miracle. First of all, I was a crack baby. Second of all, my father had HIV before I was born. And I came out with no problems. So I'll take diabetes, I'll take hypertension, because it could have been, that's just how I look at shit. You know? That's just how I look at it.
So this one was probably up here. So I'll go ahead and first one and put it down here. I'm not gonna get up there because it's not one two, it's on 4.
In this place, a lot of niggas be fighting with it. That's why I don't even talk to people in here. I literally don't. Because people was unhappy. I mean, first of all, you get treated like shit in here. And then most of these niggas, they gonna be here the rest of their life because they don't do the work to get out of this shit. If you're in a shelter, you should go get a fucking job. Why? Because you living rent free. But niggas don't do that. Niggas don't do that. Some people can because they got criminal records and shit like that. You know what I mean? As you see what that water say? Watch the water that you're drinking. First of all, I don't drink out the faucet. Right? I told you it's gonna get loud. See that water say? That water say alkaline. First of all, you really don't want to drink water out of a bottle anyway. When you drink it out of a bottle, it's toxics in this bottle. I'm just doing this for now. You want to drink water out of a glass. You know? I told you it's gonna get loud because niggas be fighting with themselves. Right? You hear that? Right. So hopefully y'all can hear me. It works. I used to work 2 jobs a day. 2. So I'm gonna pull 3, y'all. What time is on the clock? I advise y'all to study numerology so you really know what time it is. Right? So it's 10:17 on the clock. Actually, it broke down to 10:18. So 10:18 break down to a 28. Some of y'all could be born on the 28th. 28 break down to 10. That's Capricorn energy. 10th house is ruled by Capricorn. So shout out to my Capricorns. And Capricorn rule over the career. Capricorn rule over the money. Capricorn rule over the family life and public image. Who's this reading for? For my Capricorn. See, we always on time. Some of y'all born on the 28th, some of y'all born on the 10th, some of y'all born on the 1st. All right? So, you really don't want to get caught in the matrix because you know it's 13 months. It's not 12 months, it's 13 months. It used to be 13 zodiac signs. You know, do your research. And the new year ain't January 1st either. So do your research. They be lying to y'all. All right. And you're a Capricorn, right? We right on time. All right. And you can tell when the new year come, right? Because the flowers are bloom. right? When do the flowers bloom? If you look in the new year, January 1st, it's cold as shit outside. Ain't nothing growing out of the ground. But if you look April 1st, that's when you see uh, the flowers growing and all that type of shit. So niggas be tricking us, but you don't gotta be tricked if you do the research. Right? All right. So 1.3. Black History Month, and you know Trump, all of them trying to get rid of Black History Month. You can never really get rid of Black History Month, just like you can't get rid of us. They've been trying to get us for a long ass time. Unfortunately, a lot of black people, y'all aiding into like our own demise, this genocide, because the biggest killer of black men is another black man, right? So while y'all be talking about like all these white people and these white people is racist and all this type of shit, you really need to start looking at yourself, right? Because a lot of us, we be the ones that treat each other like shit. A lot of the people that helped me when I was in here, I just got help getting to work with a Metro card, right? From a white man. When I've been going to people about, okay, I'm going to work, y'all around doing all this shit, but y'all not helping nobody get through these trains. These trains like $5 to get in, to get out. And then every Tuesday and Thursday, they got the police waiting in the train station, waiting for a nigga to jump over so they could lock a nigga up. So that's not the fucking setup. So I met with somebody today, and now they paying for me to get back and forth to work until I get. And it was a white man that did that. Just to let you know. So I don't really, it's motherfuckers that hate black people, but it's black people that hate black people. And we're gonna do the research on how did black people wind up getting in the situation that they in. Go search, right? So black people been enslaved, not 400 years, we've been enslaved 1,600 years. Do the math on that. And what happened was, Europeans that went to Africa, right? And it was a different form of slavery back in Africa. Because motherfuckers was showing off, right, to Europeans, and they were selling black people to Europeans. Oh, make sure you take some of my slaves. Europeans saw that shit, right? But the Europeans saw that shit, right? They said, oh shit, these people would sell their own people, right? So you know who was okay to enslave black people? The fucking Pope. The Pope went and got like 12 black slaves, and after that, I ass went on them boats and went to. So the first people that were selling black people was black people, right? And that's why all these curses came upon us, because we are God's chosen people. If you don't know, we are God's chosen people. It was 12 tribes, 144,000, right? Same as above, so below. Now I come from Atlantis. Atlantis, right, with spiritual beings, highly connected to God, that had high spiritual gifts, right? But they start using their gifts. Yeah, the internet, YouTube don't like me talking like that, you know what I mean? But it's a whole goddamn city under the Atlantic Ocean. If the Atlantic Ocean ever dry up, you'll find a whole city under there, right? And the same thing happened with ancient Egypt, right? So we just keep repeating the same shit. We repeat the same shit, right? So how do you change that? Don't do what you see. If you're educated, you're not gonna keep making the same mistake, right? And mind you, this man been talking in the back of me for like an hour. This is why I really don't talk to people in here, because niggas be arguing with, they be fighting themselves. Nobody wants to be in the shelter, right? Which I don't look down on nobody. Nobody wants to be in the shelter, right? But if you've been in the shelter for like a year or 2 or 3 years, you're not supposed to be in the shelter that long, right? So if you're not doing nothing to help yourself to get out of the situation, then you asking for motherfuckers to treat you like shit, right? If you're not doing nothing to help yourself, then who the fuck gonna help you? I came here February 5th. I'll probably be out this bitch by March 5th. Why? Because I go to work every day. If you don't work, you don't eat. That's in the Bible. Right? Now, a lot of people got mental disease, which is fucked up. And I work with kids with mental disease. I'm a teacher. I'm an RBT. I've been doing that for 20 years. It's fucked up in the black community because kids is cute, right? When I work with kids, right? But they age out at 21 years old. So a lot of times these people like got mental disease, they got a mother that loved them, or they got a grandmother or grandfather. When that person die, then people be out in the street. So a lot of people that you see that's in shelters, or you see people out in the street, is mental disease, and don't nobody give a fuck about, especially black people with mental disease. Right? So it's a whole glitch in the system. Right? So I'm never talking bad about people with mental disease. Just know, like, you know, a lot of these people is victims. And a lot of people don't go get mental help. At that, you know, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's on drugs, right? I don't smoke weed. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't even eat meat. I don't eat from an animal, right? So if you look at the world, the whole world is set up for you to kill yourself. I'm in New York right now, right? Now, if you walk around New York, you're gonna see white people. I'm actually like in a little rich neighborhood. I'm in the shelter, but it's like a rich neighborhood. These niggas that make buku money right down the street. But that shit don't mean nothing, right? Cause one of the person I was dating, she was a spark driver. White people be eating the same shit black people eat. They eat chicken, they eat all of that shit. They might not eat fried foods like we eat. Food is slave food. If you don't know, slaves, right, was given the scraps, right? So, you know, us, what we did was we created food out of the scraps, and that's how you got soul food. But that's how you got fucking diabetes too. All that soul food is killing motherfuckers. All that fried food is killing motherfuckers. If you knew that God told you not to eat from an animal, you wasn't supposed to eat from an animal. That's what this white man told you to do. Right? They told you that milk is good for your body. Well, if milk is good for your body, then why, when you take milk and you sit that shit out for a day, it goes sour? If it's so good for your body, why it go sour? And if it goes sour, then what the fuck do it do to your body? If you eat cheese, right? What that do? Block your arteries. You sit cheese out, what happened with cheese? That shit right. So if it's good for your body, why everything good for your body right? If you sit meat out, right? If you sit it attract maggots and flies. So if you eat meat, right? What is it doing to your body? So you got to start putting one and one together, right? YouTube don't. Yeah. All right, so let's pull 3. Ask yourself. So, like I said, when I walk out this door today, I'm gonna walk past like 100 bars. They're gonna have happy hour on there. You know, alcohol kill your fucking body, right? Because everybody want to run from themselves. It's a reason why everybody want to get high. Weed is legal now, right? So now the government could kill your ass, right? Yeah, because the government could give you weed. It's the same government that give you the food, right? It's the same government that give you the medicine, right? So what you think they put in the fucking weed? Yeah, right? So, and I was a heavy weed smoker until I'm like, nah, because you know what it do? It's weed. You got to smoke every fucking day. It's already food hot in the motherfucker, right? Food hot. Go to the supermarket. And go to the supermarket around here. I'm by a shelter, right? But if you go to the supermarket, the food is high as shit. The food is high as shit, right? So half of the people can't even afford the food they eat. Now you're addicted to weed. How many blunts you smoke a day? How much a dime bag costs, right? So you spending like what, $20, $30 a day on weed? You do 30 times 7. What's 30 times 7? I know 30 times 50. What's that? 150? That's 180. That's 210. So you're spending $210 a week on weed, right? 210 times 4 is what? That's 840. Goddamn, how you gonna afford rent? Because rent and food is high, but you're spending $840 on weed, right? Or, you might not smoke weed. You might drink alcohol. Great. Now you drinking alcohol, right? Okay, you know what alcohol do to your body? It lowers your frequency, right? That's why like niggas, If niggas in the club, they give a chick some alcohol, right? They buying drinks, it's gonna lower her frequency, right? And maybe you could fuck her, right? Maybe you could get you some, right? Every time you drink, right? And if you're a spiritual being, black magic work on you. That's why they call it spirits. And if you're a chosen one, just know you got motherfuckers doing black magic on you. So when you drink alcohol, you allow yourself open to all type of attacks, right? And you fucking your kidneys up. You fucking your organs up. You already eating bullshit ass food. You already eating bullshit ass food. You smoking weed, right? We're gonna let that go in. I'm gonna let this little thing go. All right. So, we're gonna let this. All right. Hopefully, y'all understand Spanish. That's kind of fucked up because you know certain jobs pay you more if you know Spanish, right? That's kind of fucked up though, right? Because black people really ain't got no language, right? Because our shit was stolen, right? Back to what I was saying. So yeah, so they got all these. They want you to be addicted to something. So a lot of people is drinking and they smoking because they running away from themselves. You want to get outside yourself. How about you look in the mirror and deal with yourself? See, I ain't got to smoke. I done did all that shit. I don't got to do none of that shit because I can look in the mirror. I'm not running away from nothing, right? A lot of people is running away from something. That's why you want to get high, because you want to get away and shit. And then a lot of niggas smoke cigarettes. I be seeing some of the richest people out here outside smoking cigarettes. You really, you know you don't love yourself when you smoke cigarettes, right? You know you don't. You see niggas die from cancer every fucking day. But niggas will still go smoke a pack of cigarettes every fucking day. Tell me you love yourself smoking cigarettes. Tell me you do. Every time I see somebody with a cigarette in their mouth, I'm like, that's mental disease. You know you don't love yourself, right? Chicks be trying to talk to me that smoke cigarette. I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out of here, I don't even want none of that vagina. Probably smell like a cigarette. Right, I'm just being honest, y'all. And I ain't judging nobody because I ain't been up and I ain't been down. But I'm just telling y'all what it is. The whole world is set up for you to be addicted and kill yourself. If you go outside, you're gonna see the pizza stores, right? You're gonna see all these damn food places. Ain't none of that shit good for you. Even when they make the food, that shit is packed with salt. And black people is the biggest people with hypertension. Why? Because our bodies store salt. Our bodies store salt. So I was talking to this white doctor on the train yesterday. Like I said, shout out to everybody. I don't do racism. I don't do racism. Even though we living in a racist ass world, I don't do racism. Right? So he was explaining to me that he was from Oklahoma. I think he said he was from Oklahoma, right? So he was pretty much saying that. I said, so why white people, it seems like black people get diabetes and hypertension and white people don't? He said that's not what it is. He said that, first of all, black people, a lot of this shit is not their fault. First of all, I worked in the school for 20 years, right? The lunch programs in the school ain't nothing but salt and sugar and bullshit ass food that they feed the kids, right? And then you get the parents, right? They get EBT and all this type of shit. And then you go to the grocery stores and all they sell is bullshit. You know, if you go buy fruit, if it got a 4 on it or a 9 on it, you know whether it's real or fake or not. So half of the fruit that y'all eating is fake. If you eating fruit that don't got no seeds in it, then you tell me how the fuck did it grow? If you eating fruits that don't have no seeds in it, how the fuck did it grow? It's fake. It was made in a damn laboratory. So even when you think, and you know carrots is bad for your body, right? That shit is poison. So they telling you all this bullshit, and we believe in it, right? So a lot of white people go to the doctor more than black people, right? right? And they develop diabetes in a older age, right? But we get that shit when we like 10 and 11 years old because we've been eating bullshit ever since we came on the planet. So it ain't like, guys hate black people. We live totally different lives. And black people don't go to the fucking doctor. So do the opposite. All right? I'm gonna pull 3 and we out of here. What's the message for the people? You got Jesus right there. And by the way, for all my racist people, yeah. We got Jesus right there. What it say? Acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. We got Jesus right there. Hmm?
It's on the 4th floor, right? What's your building? 113.
We're gonna say a prayer real quick. All praises to the Most High. I don't know if y'all heard that, but we ain't even gonna repeat that. All praises to the Most High, God. Angels of white light. We're gonna send a prayer to this brother that the angels come in. We're not gonna repeat what I just heard, right? But we're gonna say a prayer and we're gonna send some angels to the room 113, right? So if you don't know, a brother just walked, a Spanish guy just walked out and asked could they send somebody to his room because he having suicidal thoughts, he want to kill himself. And Jesus popped up. I can't make this shit up, bro. If y'all heard that, and he in room 113, right? 1 plus 13 equals 14. That's an earth angel. If y'all heard that. Let's get it. First card. First card. Surrounds you. Expect miracles. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. It'd be a miracle for me to get rid of diabetes and hypertension again, right? Tell me more, Lord. Tell me more, Lord. Cosmic power. Unlimited potential. A sacred mission initiated. Tell me more, Lord. Sacred activists. Don't be afraid. Stand up for your beliefs. So we got a miraculous moment, we got cosmic power, and we got a sacred activist out here. Leah said, Grand Rising King, I'm on the road. Nice to see you. Same here. Peace and love. Peace and love. At the bottom of the deck, we got resilient spirit, right? Earth connection. Stay rooted in trust and faith, right? And like I said, we're going to send a prayer to that brother. He just walked up to the security guard, said he want to kill himself. Can you send an ambulance? Because he want to kill himself. He born 2004. What year we in? So he's 21 years old. 21 is an ending. How many people commit suicide? Mental disease is real. Pain is real. Suffering is real. So we're going to send, I don't even know that brother, but we're going to send some angels that brother way. All right? This is the work that we do. That's why God sent me to certain places like this. I ain't asked to come to this motherfucker. I would rather be in my house right now, but God sent me to a fucking shelter. You know? What's the message? So it's telling us to expect miracles because already surrounds you. I already told you. My life is a miracle. My life is a miracle. So I could be on here and talk about, they just told me that my diabetes and my hypertension came back, but I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? My life is a miracle. I ain't even supposed to be here. I was a whole crack baby. My life is a miracle. You know? And like I said, if I could smile, you could smile. You know what I mean? What we got? What we got? Let's see what we got. I ain't gonna read the whole story. We got the number 118. So the number 118, the number 19, number 10 can mean something out there to y'all. Play that in a lotto. Look up the angel number. All right. Let's say, that's Guru Ram Dass right there. Right? Miracles, a miraculous moment, right? Harmony surrounds you, expect miracles. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, every day is a fucking miracle. The people that be that God put right next to me, be going with everything that be going on in my life. Literally. First day on the train, going to work, I met a dude named Michael, who was born on the 25th. He was just letting me know that Archangel Michael was with me. The next day, I sat next to a whole damn doctor. Yeah. Guru Ram Dass was the fourth guru of the six, serving from 1574 to 1581. Play that in a lotto, 1574, 1581. Born on Jetha in Lahore, he was orphaned. Look at that. He was orphaned. He was orphaned at 7. Who am I, an orphan? Right? An orphan at 7, right? He was orphaned at 7 and raised by his maternal grandmother. When he was 12, they moved to the city of Goindwal, right? Where he met Guru Amar Das, right? Feeling the deep calling from within, right? Let me set that back for y'all, right? Guru, it say harmony surrounds you, expect miracles. It's a miraculous moment, right? So I hope y'all open up your eyes and pay attention to the miracles that happen around you, right? Guru Ram Dass was the fourth guru of the six, right? Serving from 1574 to 1581, right? Born as Jetha in Lahore, right? He was orphaned at 7 and raised by his maternal grandmother, right? Some of y'all orphaned, right? I grew up in a diaper system, right? My mom was OD when I was 6. My pops overdosed when I was 7, when I was 15. So a lot of y'all could have been orphaned growing up. So don't feel like God didn't care about you because you was an orphan. Remember, Christ was an orphan, right? What we talking about? He was an orphan at 7 and raised by his maternal grandmother. When he was 12, they moved to the city of Goindwall, where they met Guru Amar Das, feeling a deep calling from within. Jetta took him as his mentor and a teacher, right? And later married his daughter. Instead of choosing one of his own sons as his successor, Guru Amar Das charged Jetta, renamed him Ram Das, the servant of God. The servant of God, right?
All right. He got the ponytail. I don't know his name. Now, why did you go to the full shut up?
You sip some water, y'all.
Yeah, I thought I started recording.
Guru Amar Das was Jetta renamed him Ram Das, servant of God. Guru Das was the founder of the holy city of Amritsar, sacred to the Sikhs. Even though there was a lot of unrest at the time, through selfless service and conviction, he and his devotees were able to pass and restore his holy land, right? And thus his energy helps make the 5th to the 10th gurus were all direct descendants of Guru Ram Das, right? What's the message, right? The blessings of Guru Ram Das are with you now. Even if the odds are stacked against you, you are being guided to expect miracles. I had motherfuckers try to take my life like 7 times. If y'all don't know how I wound up in shelter, it's because I relocated to Atlanta, right? In a Mason group, and these evil motherfuckers tried to sacrifice me, right? While I was down there, right? I went down there to get married. But if the motherfucker that, that's why you gotta watch the story of Samson and Delilah, right? A lot of your enemies is gonna come in the form of lovers, right? So these motherfuckers tried to sacrifice me down south. So a church helped me flee from down south, and that's how I got in shelter. Mind you, when I was down there, about 4 to 5 motherfuckers damn near lost their life. So when she God, I didn't even know niggas was trying to sacrifice me to the end. So almost 5 motherfuckers done lost their life trying to play with me, right? When God say don't touch his anointed, he mean that shit. Sometimes you don't even gotta know what's going on, but when I see niggas start dropping like flies, I already know. I've been seeing that shit my whole life, right? So some of y'all have been through some shit like that. What we talking about? So my life is a miracle. Niggas done try to blow me and my daughter up in a car. I'm beat death mad times. It ain't because I'm just so powerful, it's because God walk with me, right? The blessings of Guru Ram Das are with you now. Even if the odds are stacked against you, you are being guided to expect miracles, right? If you feel that there are energies or people or situations trying to stop you from being yourself or from living the life you feel you were called to live, know that by staying connected to who God, you will prevail. Don't allow anyone or anything to stand between you and your dreams. By staying committed to what? By staying committed to what? To your vision, right? You allow what may seem impossible to become reality, right? So check this out. I got in the shelter February 5th, right? I accepted a job position on the 6th, right? Right? The divine masters want you to know that all things are possible and that you are worthy of light, right? Healing in abundance and support. If you feel that the miracle you need is too huge to achieve, then you must know that you are truly only limited by your mind. Don't measure what seems possible, just trust and let miracles become your reality. If I listen to like what the doctors and all that shit, you know what I mean? I'd be dead a long time ago. Evidently, I got angels walking with me, right? But I ain't gonna read all these stories because it's long and drawn out, and I gotta get out of here. But pretty much it's telling you, it's a miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. You got cosmic powers, so the universe is working with you. You got unlimited potential, and you're on a sacred mission. When you're on a sacred mission, you can't stop your shit because it's sacred, right? And some of y'all are activists. You're sacred activists, right? So it's telling you don't be afraid. So you might go through some shit that could be scary to you, like battling a deadly disease, right? You see me laughing though, right? They're telling you to stand up for your beliefs. So don't be afraid. Stand up for what you believe in. And yeah. And keep a resilient spirit. Keep your head to the sky, right? Stay rooted in the earth. Some of y'all need to go to the parks and grind yourself. Unfortunately, it's cold as shit outside right now. They want you to stay rooted and trust in your faith. Trust in faith that you're good, right? So that's a side note. Let's see what we get from the fairy deck. You're about to have a whole bunch of ambulance went up here to take this dude to the hospital. In the middle while I'm talking about what I'm talking about, look. Let's pull it through. We're gonna send some prayers to that brother that want to take his own life. Cause I've been there. Just believe I've been there. I literally used to try to kill myself. Me and my sister. She might not never tell y'all that shit. Cause we used to get abused in the house and we hated that shit. But we couldn't do nothing because we ain't had no fucking parents. So we literally used to go in the room and try to hold our breath until we can't breathe no more. But we never had enough heart to do that shit. You know what I mean? She might not talk about that shit, but yeah, I've been there. Shout out to all the kids that grew up in the diaper system. I mean, around motherfuckers that they shouldn't be around. That's why you gotta stay around for your kids. So nobody else that had your kids trying to get a check, treating your kid like shit. Alright? And you would think, for me and my sisters grow up in the diaper system, right? You would think that we would be like this, right? You think that we'd be ride or die for each other. Nah, not when you chosen one. Them motherfuckers hate my guts. And I ain't never done nothing to them motherfuckers. Them niggas sit back, hey, I'm in the shelter right now. My sister probably a millionaire by now. Don't mean shit. You know what I mean? But when you chosen, motherfuckers hate you and don't even know why they hate you. Fuck them niggas. I mean, I know I'm real positive, but it ain't no excuse for how these niggas did me. Fuck them niggas. And the ancestors on their head. Fuck them. With gasoline draws. Alright. Shout out to my star seeds. That's my birthday right there, January 7th. Shout out to the star seeds. Yeah. We're gonna pull 3 and we're gonna get out of here. Lucky I found a quiet spot. I know a lot of people be pissed off though. They be listening, but they be mad though too though. Like, who the fuck you think he is? Who this nigga in the shelter talking all this shit? A whole earth angel over this bitch. I don't mean to laugh, y'all. What's going on? I'm pull 3. What we need to know? Ego, number 15 can mean something, a Capricorn. The illusion of being trapped. Yeah, placing too much importance on material items. Yeah, getting caught up in fear and worry. So some of y'all feel like y'all trapped, but you're not. Some of y'all feel like y'all trapped. It's always a way out. Some of y'all feel like y'all trapped. Somebody could be born on the 15th, or somebody could be trying to trap y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. Shout out to my indigo child. Like a lot of people be caught in their ego, they don't like to hear the truth. Even though if the shit can help them, they don't want to hear that. Especially they don't want to hear that shit from a light worker or me. They'd rather hear it from somebody else. What else? The hermit? Yeah, they go to hermit. Yeah, find a mentor. Find or be a mentor. Right? Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Yeah, some of y'all in hermit mode. Some of y'all are hermits. Y'all carry the knowledge, yeah. The emperor, boss energy. Use logic and structure to increase your success and get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. You can't, like, you can't be soft with this shit. Ain't nothing soft about God. Can't be soft with this shit. We made in the image of God. Ain't nothing soft about God. Somebody could be 49, born 94, the number 13 could mean something. What else? Yeah, 7, the chariot, Cancer energy. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Yeah, a lot of us was born to be in the spotlight. Some of y'all Cancers, some of y'all born on the 7th like me, yeah. You got the number 7, 9, 15, y'all could be born on them days, they can mean something to you. What? 8 of autumn, something gonna happen in autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars. Some of y'all either gonna go to seminars, y'all gonna go back to school, y'all gonna teach them. Yeah. Excellent craftsmanship. And long-term projects. And some of y'all gonna be working on long-term projects. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody in their ego though. Yeah. Okay. All right. I get nervous when people start coughing. Peace and love. Hennessy the Black Rose, peace and love. How you doing? I'm doing good, I can't complain. I'm glad to see you here. Peace and love. Let's pull out some time. I'm gonna pull a couple and I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I don't wanna piss off nobody demons. It's been kinda quiet and shit. I hear people start coughing. And I said, there go the coughs. There go the coughs. What we got? And on the flip side, I want you to always look at the bright side. Even when shit seems fucked up, it's always a bright side. You just gotta find it. Let me show you. I'm in the shelter right now. Look at that. Look at that beautiful water. Don't that look beautiful? Don't that look beautiful? It's wonderful, ain't it? Look at that. Like I said, I'm in the shelter, but I'm in the one of the richest neighborhoods. So imagine, even if you had a beautiful apartment, but you go outside, there's niggas selling drugs and shooting at each other and shit. You know? What else we got? Alright, we're gonna pull 3 and we out of here. Some of y'all Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some of y'all born on the 18th or the 9th. Yeah, some by the water sign. You said I seem happier? Let me tell you this, man. Happiness is a choice, right? I'm a nigga that ain't been on TV. I'm a nigga that ain't been on tour with Wyclef, Missy Elliott, Mobb Deep. I'm a nigga that ain't been homeless in the street. I'm a nigga that ain't been on my deathbed. I'm a nigga that rose off my deathbed. And at the end of the day, all this shit is a test. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm gonna praise God whether I'm in a shelter, whether I'm in a big ass mansion, wherever I'm at. So as long as I pass these tests, I'm good. If y'all pay attention, I was sleeping in before I came in. I was sleeping in the street for 7 days. My faith never wavered, right? I've been in the shelter since February 5th, right? So I accepted 2 jobs since I've been here. So as of right now, I make $105,000 a year. And I'm not bragging, right? Because y'all could go on my social media and y'all could go see both of the contracts I just signed and how much they pay me, right? So when you go through, you gotta read the stories in the Bible where God allowed the devil to tempt you and put you through shit, because God already know that you're gonna be a soldier. So I never wavered in my faith. So what do? God blessed me with multiple jobs, right? That pay me great money, right? So I make more money now being in this shelter than I did before I got in this motherfucker. That's on the flip note. So, and like I said, it's a lot of niggas that got a lot of money, but they fucked up though. Their health is fucked up. So your health is your wealth. If you in bad health, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You can't enjoy it. So the big point I was telling everybody, especially my black people, take your ass to the doctor. Especially if you got kids and you're a black man, take your ass to the doctor and get get your ass checked up. Right? We just buried Irv Gotti at 54 years old from diabetes. There's a lot of niggas dying from diabetes early than a motherfucker. And that's selfish if you got kids, because it could be prevented. You mean to tell me a piece of cake is worth you being in a casket? You know, like you said, last time I saw you, you were trying to get a home, right? So, and actually, you know, they actually helping me with housing. And if they don't help me with housing, I'm making enough money to go get my own shit. So either way, you know. And like I said, I ain't even from this fucking planet. I'm from Atlantis. So it's like, we never had a home in the first place. I never had a home in the first place. I was homeless at 15 years old. You know what I mean? I grew up in the diaper system, and when I got tired of getting abused, I fucked a nigga up when I was 15 and wound up homeless in the street, you know? So at the end of the day, whether I'm in a shelter or I'm in a house, I'm good. You know what I mean? So, for y'all going through that, for anybody out there going through shit in your life, if I could smile and being in a shelter, right? You could smile and you could keep pushing through, right? I gotta sleep and smell niggas' feet, but luckily, look, God put me in a room with a motherfucker that's clean. He don't even speak English and he peaceful. There's niggas in this shelter that's in the room with like 6 motherfuckers, but God put me in a room that's peaceful than a motherfucker. And my birthday is on the wall. Right where my bed at, January 7th, it's right on the bed. So God know what he doing, you know? And God wanted me to sit my ass down because my diabetes and my hypertension came back. He wanted me to pay attention to myself. So God knew what he was doing, you know what I mean? And I probably took out a whole fucking coat, you know? I probably took out a whole fucking coat. So, you know, look, what's it? God don't touch my anointing. Every time somebody trying to play, somebody die. Am I celebrating niggas' death? No, but leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. And leave God's chosen people the fuck alone. Because that's all you gonna get. They be like, yo, you be threatening people. No, I be warning niggas. That's why I don't even talk to people. Because the people hate you for no, they be like, yo, I hate that motherfucker, and I don't know why. Yeah, because you're dealing with a chosen one, right? And the motherfuckers that hate you, right? And then they start doing dumb shit, and then they start burying motherfuckers. So I don't even make friends with niggas because if you start doing some hate, I'm already gonna read your energy and know what you're about. And then, you know, you gonna think else is playing with me, so I just stay away from motherfuckers. I be saving niggas' lives. Cause hating on me, look at that. 5 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and niggas already fighting with each other. I told you, niggas be fighting with theyself. In here, I told you, I seen 2 niggas arguing. And they both was like, you's a broke ass nigga. You a broke ass nigga. That's why you don't got no money. That's why you don't both of you niggas live in a shelter. So both of y'all don't have no money, right? So you really arguing with yourself. Imagine me arguing with a nigga talking about you bum ass nigga and we both in the shelter. I'm not doing that shit. Even if you wasn't in the shelter. Niggas is 1 paycheck away from being in the shelter. If you work a job, most niggas don't got no money in their bank account. They missed 1 paycheck and they fucked up. So, you know, that's just real talk. All right, Cap, what's good, Cap? What's good, Cap? What's the energy, Cap? For all my Capricorns, some of y'all dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some of y'all was in a relationship with somebody, they confusing the motherfucker, they mad. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody born on the 28th, somebody born 82. Capricorn towards Virgo energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. What's going on? Goddamn. Goddamn. What's going on with people? What's going on with people? Yeah. Capricorn towards, some of y'all was in a relationship with a Capricorn towards Virgo energy. Oh. Somebody having money problems. I'm broke for right now, but I won't be broke in 2 weeks though. long as I go take my ass to work, I'm good. You know? What we talking about? All right, Cap. What we talking about? Live peacefully. You said I'm on point. Peace and love. You know? Like I said, shout out to my aliens out here. We read energy through the phone. I could go tell y'all what's going on with the president. That's why YouTube be blocking me. Because if I wanted to tell y'all what's going on with Donald Trump, I could tell y'all what's going on in Japan right now. We ain't from this fucking planet. That's why they scared of us. And when you tap in and find out who you are, you could do the same shit. Not everybody though. Not everybody. God ain't gonna bless everybody with gifts like that because y'all use y'all shit for evil. God gave me gifts because he know I'm righteous with my shit. See the hermit right there? And I do the research. And I stay to myself. Some of y'all Virgos, some of y'all born on the 9th. Yeah, heartbroken. Yeah, some y'all was in a relationship with somebody, they heartbroken in the motherfucker. Y'all was in a relationship with either a water sign, an air sign, don't gotta be. Just know that they heartbroken. Yeah. I told you I went to down south to get married. That's how I wanted to be in a shelter, but they tried to sacrifice me. You see these motherfuckers? I told you 5 people. One person lost their life. One person went to hospital. This person carried babies, so they all got like big ass night. I left a swimming pool and all that shit, right? One of them, that's how she made money. Like she carried like white people babies. Yeah, but she went to hospital when I was down there, and she can't have kids no more. Leave guys telling people to fuck alone. So it's like 5 to 6 people out there that's under judgment by God. Yeah. People that I was in relationships with, people y'all was in relationship with. Somebody could be 22, born on the 22nd or the 4th. Yeah. These niggas under judgment. 22 is a master number, by the way. I wish I was making this shit up, y'all. I wish I was making this shit up. Yeah. Somebody relationship, y'all. Somebody relationship. What's going on? First card, Cap. Yup, 5 of Wands. Aries still Sagittarius energy. What happened? Oh, you might have to resort to underhanded methods to get a project pushed through. Oh, so niggas was doing some sneaky shit, huh? Some of y'all had a group of people that wanted to compete with y'all. Some of y'all had a group of people that wanted to bring some chaos. Some of y'all dealing with a fire sign. Yeah, what's going on with them? Yeah, 6 of Wands. Oh. Okay, so a lot of y'all, God put y'all in the spotlight. Leo energy, right? Look, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. I can't stay that long. But yeah, God put a lot of us in the spotlight, right? Y'all had motherfuckers trying to bring some type of competition to y'all. Somebody could be 56 or it could be like 11 people. And here go these burdens right here, right? So these niggas that try to bring conflict to you is burden, right? Because you in the spotlight. Yeah, Taurus energy. This could be a Mason group right here. This could be a Mason group. But a lot of y'all like spiritual gurus, y'all teachers, y'all got like these 2 bald-headed niggas watching y'all. That could be like the FBI. That could be the CIA. That could be these Mason groups. That could be these Eastern Stars. Y'all got a whole covenant watching y'all. All right. And mind you, I wipe out covenants. That's why God sent me out. My little ass be wiping out whole fucking covenants. Right? I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. Just telling you what the fuck it is. Show me this covenant group. That's why I walk by myself. I don't need no group. You'll never see me with no fucking body. Nipsey Hussle was a crip, right? Nipsey Hussle had all the motherfuckers with him. Then how you get killed then? If a gang and all these people that niggas be walking around with and supposed to protect you, then how these niggas be in their grave? Where's the gang at? It was his own gang that killed his ass, right? Hey, shout out to Nipsey. We love Nipsey. Definitely was the chosen one. But that's why I roll by myself. I don't need no fucking group or nobody. I roll by my fucking self because I got a whole spirit team that fuck niggas up for me. And the nigga that need a bunch of people is the weakest nigga in the room. The loudest motherfucker is the weakest nigga in the room. Sometimes I hear niggas fighting in here, and I hear a nigga screaming loud in the motherfucker. Only reason, and then it be a quiet nigga to be the one to fuck a nigga up that be talking all loud. Why? Because the quiet nigga, when some niggas is loud like that, it's because they scared. They trying to get the attention of like the police to come help them. Because if you was gangster, you'd just be quiet, fucking a nigga up. You wouldn't be loud. So the loudest nigga in the room is the softest nigga in the room. The nigga that need a bunch of people around him is the weakest nigga in the room. Real talk. Some of y'all dealing with a cancer. Somebody could be a cancer. Somebody could be born in July. Somebody could be born on the 21st or the 12th or the 3rd. Yeah. Well, y'all can have cancer in y'all chart. I'm a Cancer rising, by the way. One more card for my Capricorns. Yeah, somebody burdened, 10 of Wands. Yeah, life is a constant battle. You never seem to get a break. Your heart will be heavy. You doubt your own self-worth. You over-committed. If this not y'all, this somebody y'all dealing with. Some of y'all dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or 10 people. That could be family. Oh yeah, Ace of Wands. Somebody burdened, right? Some of y'all, you know, this that big energy right here. Whether you man or woman, there's no sex in tarot. Somebody burdened, right? Because they want a new beginning with you. There's a lot of motherfuckers, my family members and friends, that done set me up for death and all type of shit, right? And now they watching, they gotta watch niggas ball, right? Some niggas like, damn, I wish it's chicks that I was with that put other niggas before me. Now, all these record labels trying to sign me. They see I make like over $100,000 a year. They like, damn. And they with a nigga that paint buildings and shit. Making like $100 every 2 weeks. They be like, damn. Ain't no coming back to me though. You got one time to shit on me and I'm ghost. I was born by my motherfucking self. I'ma die by myself. And Capricorn, if somebody shitted on y'all in the past, I wouldn't, you can forgive because Christ told you to forgive, and forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness, when you forgive people, that's for you, so you don't walk around all fucked up because somebody did. When you walk around mad at other people, they won. See, and when you forgive people, you allow God to take over and give niggas their karma. So my family members and all, y'all forget, it's fuck y'all niggas though. You know what I mean? It's fuck y'all niggas for life. The niggas that kidnapped my son, them niggas is dying like every 2 months somebody dying. Right? So, and y'all niggas gonna keep on dying until I get my son back, y'all niggas gonna die. Right? Y'all niggas gonna die. And we got a court date coming up. So, you know, I'll probably get like $1 million out that lawsuit, and niggas is gonna go to jail too. Cause I got all the proof of what y'all did. Right? So I said the niggas that kidnapped my son, it's off with y'all fucking head. And niggas tried to blow my daughter up, and me and my daughter up in the car, it's off with your fucking head. Point blank, it's no forgiveness. It's no thinking, oh, you know, you righteous, you work with God. Maybe, no, ain't no fucking forgiveness, nigga. You play with my kids, it's off with your fucking head, nigga. The Gemini energy, the grandmother of Gemini, it's off with your head too. Because the grandmother showed up in court and lied on me, right? And my fake ass family ain't show up in court to even protect me, right? So y'all allowed that shit to happen. Fuck y'all niggas too. But y'all forgiving though. I forgive y'all though. You know? And there go my son a Leo. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Real quick, let's check on these niggas that how the family feeling that betrayed me? How these niggas feeling that helped kidnap my son? How they feeling? Let's check on them. I know y'all mad that I could check on y'all niggas. I know y'all watching too. Oh, somebody a Virgo. Somebody a Virgo watching. What's going on with y'all? Distrust of others. You refuse to listen to others' advice. This short-sightedness may be your undoing. Dwelling on the past is holding you back from progress. Rushing to decisions create most of your problems. If you keep doing what you have always done, the results will be the same. Relying on others and trust their judgment. Somebody a Virgo, but they ain't have a mind of their own? Yeah, what's going on? Oh yeah, karma right there. Karma right there, the wheel of fortune, but it's backwards. Yeah, inability to move forward. So, yeah, 19. And what's my son? 19 is the number for the sun. My son is a Leo. All y'all niggas under karma for what y'all did with my son. And my spirit world ain't letting up on y'all ass, right? How many niggas y'all buried since y'all kidnapped my son? The motherfucker that helped kidnap my son, you know she buried her son and her mother in the same motherfucking month? They got my son performing on stage. My son performing on stage because his uncle and his grandmother died the same fucking month. How can I explain to my son that daddy an earth angel and so are you, and these niggas kidnapped you, and that's why you said that niggas dying. And niggas gonna keep on dying. Niggas gonna keep, and just guess what? I make enough money now to afford a lawyer. I couldn't afford a lawyer 6 years ago, but I make $100,000. I can make enough money now to afford a lawyer. And perjury, you do know you get like 3 to 5 years in prison for perjury, right? Yeah. And I heard y'all niggas want to come back and make amends. Ain't no fucking amends, nigga. You try to blow me and my daughter up in a car, and it ain't no amends for that. Ain't no amends for that. And she doing good though. I'm about to go see her in a little while. She doing good. You know what I mean? If y'all was wondering how my daughter doing, she doing good. We about to put her in gymnastics school. She doing real good. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, you know, God got two sides. So don't be like, yo, how could you be a man of God? Yeah, God made me gangster for a reason, right? God is a gangster. Don't get it twisted. God is a God of love and God is a God of war. If you was all about love all the time, you're going to get your ass whooped down on in the material world because this world ain't loving. Sometimes you got to bust niggas' ass. Go and show love to everybody. You ever date a woman and you be too nice, you ain't going to get no pussy, right? On the flip side, and she going to you, and she probably gonna fuck a nigga. She probably gonna leave you for a nigga that treat her like shit. I'm just keeping it real though. So you can't be too nice, but then you can't be too mean. You gotta be just in the middle. I mean, so yeah, when y'all hear me curse, God don't give a fuck about cursing. How many preachers that y'all go to church with, right? That don't curse, but they be sleeping with men. And no disrespect to the homosexual people, but they be sleeping with men, they be sleeping with kids, they be doing all type of shit, but they talk nice though. You know what I mean? So don't get my language construed. But that's my time, y'all. CASHAPP $multiMahdiTV. Anybody that want to book ratings, you could get that $20 price right now. Cash at me, $20, and email me in the description, and you can expect your rating when I get off. All right. I do face-to-face Instagram ratings, $35. That's a discount because you know my rating's like $144. So take advantage, and y'all also get the new album. So yeah, and like I said, if I could smile in the shelter and you in the house, you definitely could make it through whatever you making it through. So, and I ain't the nigga on Instagram or Facebook or none of that shit acting like I'm something that I'm not. Y'all seen me sleep in the street. Y'all seen God put me in a shelter, and y'all seen God bless me with 2 jobs in this motherfucker. And y'all see all the record labels trying to sign me right now. So if God ain't walking with me, then who the fuck walking with me? All right? That's my time. What time is it on the clock? 11:17. 17 is the number for a light worker, right? You know my birthday, January 7th. That's 1-7, right? 11 is Libra energy. That's justice. Justice for the light workers. 11 and 27, 11 and 17 equal 28. Some of y'all born on 28th, and 28 break down to what? 10. 10th house is ruled by Capricorn. We rule over the career and public image. So shout out to my Capricorns. Who this reading for? For my Capricorns. Right? That's my time, y'all. 1.